Hey, hey, Starfish of Fire, and I'm back with another hot sauce review. Alright, so today I've got two sauces from one of my favorite companies. As you can see here, High Desert Sauce Company. Out in Tucson, Zach Perkins, thank you. I ordered four sauces from him, and these are two that I have not tried. I had to re-up on a couple that I really like, including the Hotter Adobo and the Ghostly Prick. But these two I haven't tried, so we're going to give them a go. Let's get started here. Alright, this first one is called Tomango Habanero. Tomango Habanero. Alright, let's have a look at this one. I like the color of this already, and the new label's really cool. The old labels were white. Sometimes they do the black label, but this kind of is like a off reddish thing going on there. It's really cool. Now the color of the sauce, it's kind of a off orange red with some flecks in it. Always looking tasty. Let's have a look at the ingredients here. Tomato, cider vinegar, habanero, mango, kosher salt, garlic, and honey. All right, straightforward. Sounds like it's going to be a sweet one. Let's go get the old Johnny Scoville spoon out for taste testing. Let's see here. Yes, we have a quick release here. All right, I'm excited. So far, I've left all the sauces that Zach makes. It's quite an operation he's got going on there. Wonderful sauces. All right, let's see what we got here. The mango habanero. Okay, so garlic and fruit foremost in the aroma, and tomato. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see what the pour is like. Okay, it's a medium body. A lot of stuff floating in there. Alright, Starfish Fire, let's go. Excellent. So, right away, tomato, the mango hits right after it. And so it's got this front-loading tomato flavor with a little fruit on the back end and a nice little bite to it. Habaneros are wonderful peppers to work with. Those in Scotch bonnets are relatively the same as far as Scoville. We're talking 250 to 350,000 Scoville units. You can usually find habanero at most of your grocery stores. Depending on the season, they might be a little harder to find. There's an international grocery store I find Scotch bonnets, but in general, anything else you're going to have to grow yourself or find a grower, order them from a company or friends that grow them. But habaneros are pretty available, and they're good. They have a interesting sting. Usually it's a tongue sting. I describe it as like a high-pitched sting, which sounds kind of weird, but I don't know how to describe it otherwise. That's very prickly. This is a very mild heat. This would be a good entry-level sauce for someone that wants to take sauce to another level. Ooh. Now see, that second one was a little hotter. I don't know what that's all about, but good sauce. I'm trying to think what this would be good. I'd actually try this on different types of salads. Maybe even some fruit thrown in the salad, but in general, I could use this on a salad. It's mild enough for a salad, still giving it that fruit flavor, and the body is perfect. It's like a well-rounded body that would be perfect as a salad dressing. I don't normally do like salad dressings on salad, like ranch. I don't like ranch. I don't do blue cheese. I use blue cheese. I make my own blue cheese. I use it with wings. I don't do it on salads at all. Usually I'm doing a vinegar and maybe a wine vinegar like thing going on there, or an Italian dressing, something like Greek. This would be perfect. You can mix this in with some other dressings too to give it just a little zing, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. All right, so on the heat level, I'm going to give it a 2, which is perfect for this sauce. You don't need to, a lot of people think hot sauces are all about blowing you away, but really that's not the case. Being able to balance flavor with heat is always good, and when you have a company that has such a variance of sauces, it's good to have a spectrum of heat and still maintain that flavor profile. So definitely check this out. I think you guys will be really impressed by the sauces that they produce down at High Desert Sauce Company, and this one is no different. Check them out. Boom, good stuff. All right, so this next one is called Not Mama's Chamoy. Is that how you pronounce it? Chamoy. I am not familiar with that. Let's have a look at the ingredients and see what's going on here. All right, so we've got raspberries, vinegar, 7-pot douglas. Okay, so this is going to be a hot one. 7-pot douglas are what we call super hots. Anything over 1,000,000 Scoville. So when I said this was 250,000 Scovilles for the peppers in here, 7-pot douglas, I know it rates over 1,000,000. I've had them raw. I can't remember if it's roughly 1.2, 1.3, somewhere. It's a hot one. The 7-pot designation comes, at least from what I understand, that the idea that you can take one pepper and cut it up and make into 7 separate pots of chili. And there's 7-pot douglas, 7-pot bootlas. There's all different 7 pots. Brain straight. This is 7-pot douglas. This is going to be a hot one. I mean, it's the third ingredient, followed by honey, filtered water, sea salt, and orange peel. So there's a zest in here. I love orange peel zest. This one's going to be a hot one. 7-pot douglas is no joke, y'all. And this has got like a dark reddish, almost purpley color to it. Check that out. Still stuff floating in there. All right. I'm excited. I like the hot sauces as well. I mean, you got to have the variance, and you know what? I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. All right. Let's see what's going on up in this motherfucker. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's sealing. Oh, you know what? Raspberry is the first thing I smell. What is the first ingredient? A hint of vinegar. Maybe the sweetness from the honey. Yep, I can smell that honey, man. That's awesome. And I don't really notice the pepper aroma. I know it's going to be there, though, on the flavor, on the tongue, right? Raspberry and honey with just a hint of vinegar. This is going to be awesome. All right, let's see what the pour's like. Oh, this is a medium to thick body. This is like a barbecue sauce consistency, and it actually has that tone to it. It's got a very thick sauce, like a thick, syrupy, yeah, like barbecue sauce. Chamoy, huh? Okay. Starfish for fire. Let's give it a go. Okay, raspberries and honey right out front. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. And here comes the sting. Woo-wee! Yeah! I love the mouthfeel of it, the texture. It is that barbecue sauce, not as sticky as barbecue sauce, but it's pushing into that realm. And that gives me an idea. This would be good on chicken, grilled chicken. All the skin off and all that stuff, just a straight grilled chicken. That heat is building. Some of these peppers, these hotter peppers, the heat will trick you. You Carolina Reaper, I remember the first time I ate one of those, oh yeah, that was great. And then it builds, it builds, it builds. This is no different. I can still feel it building. Right now, it's all in the back of the throat. Nothing really, just maybe the tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue. It's still building. I'm going to give this right now. Let's see if it goes any further. Starting to build more on the tip of the tongue. I'm going to say this is a good 4 pushing a 5. Getting a little sweat on the forehead. But totally doable for just your average person. I think someone that hasn't had super hots before, this might be an experience that they had never had before. This level of heat. It's not one of those ones where you take and you try to blow people away and say, "Oh, look how much hot, how hot I can go." It's a wonderful blend of flavor, and the heat is just sitting there, nice and even. I'm gonna settle on an even. It's between a 4 and a 5, man. Let's just say 5. It's just sitting there right, nice and even. Perfect heat. See, I like heat like this because once you, in my scale, once you cross a 5. 5 to anything beyond that to 10, and I've never, well, I can't say I've never reached a 10, but with a sauce I can say that. 5 is where you reach that cusp. Anything beyond that's when my eyes start to water a little bit. I feel uncomfortable. I don't feel uncomfortable with this. Perfect balance. Like the tongue is now lit up, the back of the throat is subsided. Yeah, this is good, and I'm going to be using this on grilled chicken. That's what I've decided on that. Again, wonderful sauce. The honey and the raspberries are the first thing that you taste, but it gives you that sting that you're looking for if you're a aficionado like myself, as you can see. Yeah, so give it a go. Not Mama's Chamoy. Is that how I pronounce it? I'm not familiar with that term, but yeah. Wonderful sauce. Zach, you've done it again. I believe all these two sauces have been out for a while. Again, it's the first time I've tried them. I will be ordering some more sauce from you soon. I'm waiting for that new, hotter, well, you got one of the Ghost of Saffron. You got a hotter version of that. I still love that. I've got one unopened, as you can see. And there's the Ghostly Prick, the new one of my favorites. And one I haven't tried. This is one he did in honor of Johnny Scoville's father. And it came out a year or so ago, but it's still good for another year. So I haven't done a review on this. I know this is going to be a more mild one, but I'm looking forward to doing a review on that. So Zach Perkins, keep it up, man. Really appreciate everything you do. Your company is awesome. You make great sauces. And I don't mind. I want to spend money. I want to keep you going, man, because you really deserve it, and the world needs more people like you making great sauces. So keep it up, man, and everyone else, try these sauces. High Desert Sauce Co. Check them out, man. All right, so this is Starfish of Fire. Once again, I'm out. I will see you soon. I'll be doing some challenges and reviews. Have a good one, y'all.